to this week's review of Reflections Part 1. And it was quite an interesting, I thought, and from your images, it seems that you've had a bit of fun with this. So the idea was that you were going to be using a reflective surface, either a phone or a mirror, or, as we see later on, windows and gas, which is great. And it was about trying to create images that kind of blur the lines in so much as that they offer some interesting reflection on an image that would be above what the camera was looking at horizontally. And you can create some nice effects by using things like phones because of the dark reflective screen on them, and when they're close to the lens, they kind of create a nice kind of blurred horizon point, which is really nice. So let's jump into the gallery for this week, which I've popped in some images. That was the photo pool I was just looking at then. And we start with Steph. And I'd mentioned, funnily enough, about doing just thinking outside the box. And one of the things was, maybe you could use anything that had a reflective surface. It could even be anything that had a metallic coloured reflective surface. But Steph has used a car window, so we've just doubled up on our reflection here. But it works really well, because if we look here, our actual image that we're looking at, we've only got part of the sky and the house, yet drop through on this reflection we see a lot more than we can. Look, we see the top of the door. So that's the idea. You're kind of showing something that's outside of the frame, really, and that works really well. I think it's a nice shot. That helps that it was a nice day. Same here with guys. Again, I really like this guy because if we take out this section that's reflected, we're just seeing the stems of the rose. But because you've used then the reflective surface, we're kind of tricking the eye, so we're almost seeing a full image, but it's actually a reflection. So it's a nice trick as well. It works really well, and that's a really good shot, actually, where it all lines up. You see there. So good job with that. I do like that one a lot. Indeed. Similar with flowers. I really liked this one, Steph, just because it feels a little bit like a painting because we've got such a dark background. And it's more of a reflection in terms of we're seeing a reflected image of this here, but just in terms of the colours, and you can't see where the divide line is, it works really nicely. So it's a beautiful shot, that. Kath, this was great. A bit of kind of a kaleidoscope effect going on here, but how beautiful, how abstract. I love the detail on the rope in there. I guess these were glass balls, I think. Doesn't really matter though, does it? Because the colours are absolutely fantastic. We've got these lines here, and I wasn't expecting something like this, but I think it's a really good interpretation of it, so good job there. Another one by Steph. Yeah, beautiful. How nice to see and I can't, again, really see where the divide line is, but very nice. I like the way the angle on the reflection as well. It's dropping down, so yeah, it's a lovely shot in black and white as well. I like your titles on these. Yeah, well thought out. John Allen, reflect and smile. Again, so this is the idea. We can see the reflective surface underneath the camera, and it's just kind of Again, we're seeing the eyes there. I think interestingly, we see most of the image, yet in the reflective area we only see the eyes. So is that kind of a metaphor for something maybe? And again, the black and white really draws out the outline of the face on that very nicely. So yeah, good shot. And it works nicely that this is a darker element as well, doesn't it? Because we can see then that there's a reflection there. Kath, another one, I liked this one a lot. Straight down the middle, but it's starting to kind of combine here, and it's really made for this interesting then series of numbers. I know it's the time, but it's reversed. And you've thought about capturing how well you capture this, the light kind of coming in, and it almost then creates one image down here. So it works really well. I do like that a lot. Paul, very topical again. I liked this. Face masks. Kind of almost capturing yourself wearing the mask that's through the window. Whether that was the... I'm assuming that's what you were going for, and I quite like that a lot. Again, it wasn't reflection as such, using a surface, but you're actually using that window and the reflection behind you to create another meaning to that, and I really like that shot. Because I guess the background actually stands out more than the foreground, so you've got these floating masks, but then when we look, we're actually looking through a shop window, so yeah, nice trickery there. Lastly, Nancy. Yeah, it's a beautiful shot, this. Again, we're not sure, shooting out or shooting through, but we've got kind of layers of reflection and symmetry on there as well. And how nicely these kind of lights stand out with the background, and lovely kind of lines going through that. So it's a really nice shot, that one. Well done. So that was it. Have a little look through again. Look forward to seeing what you're doing. It's a similar kind of thing, this, with ghosts. So some of these, like this one from Paul, would fit that theme this week. So you're looking at that kind of like ghost-like images. So have fun, take care, have a good weekend, see you next week. Bye.